God says, "My beloved child, hear me carefully. Archangel Michael is standing right beside you, his sword blazing with heavenly light, his wings spread wide to cover you with protection. He is not speaking lightly, nor is this message ordinary. This is urgent, immediate, and only for you. I order you, my child, to open your heart and mind to these words because what is coming is too critical to delay." Archangel Michael says, "I command you, open this now. Do not wait. Do not ignore. The enemy you have been unaware of is being removed from your life. A snake hidden in plain sight is being eliminated, and its name will hurt you. You may feel shocked, confused, angry, or betrayed, but trust in the process because I am with you, and God is protecting you. Listen carefully, for the enemy you are about to see clearly has worked against you for years. This person, this force, has sought to harm your soul, to prevent your blessings, to block your success, and to cloud your destiny. But today, God says the scales are tipping, the darkness is fading, and the light of truth is breaking through. Michael is the instrument of this divine clearing. The snake is being removed from your life forever. You may see signs, you may hear rumors, or you may feel a sudden sense of relief as the truth comes forward. The name that will hurt you is part of the unveiling, part of the exposure. Do not fear the pain of revelation, for it is a necessary cleansing. Pain now brings freedom later. Truth now brings protection later, and exposure now brings your full destiny to light. God says you have been patient, waiting, and praying, yet burdened by confusion. You may have wondered why certain people acted the way they did, or why doors closed. Today, all is being revealed. Michael's sword is shining on the hidden realities of your life, cutting through lies, deceit, manipulation, and betrayal. Those who have pretended loyalty but carried venom in their hearts, who smiled while plotting your downfall, are being exposed. The snake is no longer hidden. Its venom can no longer reach you. Archangel Michael is declaring victory over this force, and you must receive it fully with your heart open and your spirit prepared. Prepare yourself, my child, for the name will be revealed. It is someone you may have trusted deeply, perhaps a friend, a partner, a relative, or someone who called themselves an ally. The revelation will hurt because the betrayal is profound, but God says it is necessary. The revelation is a gift, a shield, and a cleansing. Once you see the truth, you will understand why certain doors remained closed and why certain prayers seemed unanswered. The snake's elimination is God's act of mercy, His protection of your soul, and His guarantee that your path will now be free from their poison. Archangel Michael is standing firm, declaring loudly to the heavens, "This is my child. No weapon formed against them will prosper." The snake is removed, the enemy is exposed, and the time of revelation has come. You may feel trembling, confusion, anger, and sadness. These are natural human reactions, but God says, allow these emotions, for they are part of your healing. Let the truth wash over you. Let the pain cleanse your spirit, and let the exposure illuminate the darkness that has surrounded you for too long. You may have doubted yourself, questioned your worth, and even blamed yourself for the injustices you endured. But God says it was never your fault. The snake chose deception, manipulation, and betrayal, and now it has been removed. You are free, liberated, and protected. Archangel Michael continues to speak urgently. Do not hesitate, do not delay. Open the revelation fully. Face the truth. The snake's name will hurt, yes, but your faith will heal. Your destiny is unfolding, the enemy is removed, and the blessings blocked for years are now coming. God's light is pouring over you, and nothing can stop the miracle that is arriving. Feel the urgency in His words, feel the fire of divine intervention, and feel the weight lifting from your shoulders as truth and protection descend upon you. God says the moment of exposure is divinely timed. Everything is happening exactly as it should, even if it feels sudden or overwhelming. The snake's actions, the hidden agendas, and the manipulations are all being exposed now in perfect timing. What was once hidden cannot remain hidden. What was once a secret cannot remain a secret. Your prayers, your fasting, your tears, and your faith have not gone unnoticed. Archangel Michael is acting on my command. The enemy's power over you is ending. The snake is gone, eliminated, banished, never to return. You may ask, God, why does it hurt? Why is the name shocking? Because revelation often stings. Truth cuts deeper than lies, but it is necessary for growth. The snake's betrayal was real, and now the reality must be faced. This is your purification, your awakening, and your liberation. Trust that God's plan is perfect and that the removal of the snake is the prelude to blessings you have long awaited. Your destiny cannot be fulfilled while deceit and venom linger. God says, rejoice, for your liberation is here. Your protection is here. Your miracle is here. Archangel Michael commands you to be alert. You may notice signs around you, sudden clarity in relationships, sudden opportunities, or sudden protection from harm. All these are messages confirming the elimination of the snake. God is orchestrating everything so you can move forward unencumbered, unharmed, and fully blessed. Pay attention, my child. Do not ignore the signs. Do not dismiss the guidance. Michael is watching. God says the person whose name will hurt you may have seemed close, loving, and trustworthy. Perhaps you invested time, energy, and emotion into this person, believing in their sincerity. But the truth, my child, is that deception hides behind even the sweetest smiles. Do not allow anger, revenge, or bitterness to take root. Instead, embrace understanding, forgiveness, and peace, knowing that their removal is divine mercy for you. Their exit is God's protection, not a loss, and your spirit will heal faster than you can imagine. Michael says, rejoice, rejoice. The snake is eliminated. Your path is clear. The enemy is powerless. God's promises are alive in you. You may be tempted to question, why did God allow this deception to happen? God says it was necessary for your awakening. The revelation of hidden truths strengthens your spiritual insight, your discernment, and your ability to recognize truth from deception in the future. You are being trained, prepared, and strengthened for a destiny that requires vigilance, courage, and unwavering faith. The snake's exposure is both a warning to others and a lesson for you. Trust God, rely on Michael's guidance, and never ignore the whispers of your soul. Archangel Michael says, do not waste time regretting or dwelling on the venom the snake has spread. Instead, stand tall, rejoice, and prepare for the blessings ahead. Open your heart fully to God. Receive the miracles prepared for you. Embrace the abundance coming and step into your purpose with courage. The enemy is defeated. The snake is gone. God says your prayers, your fasting, your devotion, and your patience have not gone unnoticed. Michael's sword, shining in divine light, has been swung in your favor. The venom is neutralized, the path ahead is illuminated, and you are free to move forward, fully protected. The name that will hurt you is part of the healing, the cleansing, and the divine orchestration for your life. Do not fear it or resist it. Accept it as a necessary step toward your ultimate victory, your ultimate blessing, and your ultimate peace. God says, the snake's removal is a sign of my power, my love, and my protection over you. The person whose name hurts is no longer able to affect you. Their words, actions, and intentions have lost all power over your life. Michael declares, their plans are null. Their venom is ineffective, their influence erased. You are free, my child. The snake is gone. The enemy is powerless. Walk boldly in faith. Feel the release in your heart, the light in your soul, and the freedom in your spirit. The snake is eliminated, and you are free to soar. God's blessings will now flow unimpeded into every area of your life: career, health, finances, relationships, and spiritual growth. Nothing will be blocked. Archangel Michael stands beside you, protecting you, guiding you, and declaring your victory. God says, remember this moment, my child. Remember the pain, the shock, and the revelation. Remember the liberation, the protection, and the blessing. Remember the power of truth, the strength of faith, and the victory of my divine intervention. The snake is eliminated and you are free. The person whose name hurts you has no more influence over your life. Archangel Michael says, "Rejoice, celebrate. This is your moment. God's victory is your victory. Go forth, my child, with confidence, courage, and unwavering faith. The enemy is gone. The snake is eliminated, and the light of truth has cleared your path. God's blessings are your inheritance, and Archangel Michael's protection is your shield. Trust, believe, and act in faith. The name that hurt you is now powerless. Your destiny is now unstoppable. God says, I am with you always. Michael says, I am guarding you always. The snake is gone, the enemy is exposed, and your life is filled with light, love, and abundance. Rejoice, my child, for the greatest miracles are beginning. The snake will never return. Open your heart, open your spirit, and walk boldly into the future I have prepared for you. God says, my beloved child, hear me now. Archangel Michael is standing beside you, his presence vibrating with divine authority, and he says, I order you to open this immediately. This is not a suggestion. It is a command of heaven, a decree that will change the very course of your life. Right now, a snake has been eliminated from your life. The presence that has been lurking in the shadows, pretending to be a friend, has been removed. God has intervened, and I am here to make sure you see the truth clearly. Do not delay. Open this and open your heart to the divine plan. The name of this snake will sting. It will pierce the illusion you have held for too long. But it is necessary for your freedom. Do not run from this revelation. Face it with courage, because I, Michael, stand before you, sword of truth in hand, shielding you from any lingering venom. Can you feel it, my child? The weight of divine intervention pressing down upon you. A moment where your liberation begins. God has seen the struggles you endured in silence, the nights you lay awake wondering who among your circle harbored deceit, who among your friends, colleagues, or even family members whispered falsehoods behind your back, attempting to entangle you in webs of lies. This snake, whose name you will soon know, has been removed, but the mark of its deception remains visible to you now. It is not to frighten you, nor to make you bitter, but to awaken you. God is saying, wake up, child. The time of ignorance is over. The truth must be revealed. Archangel Michael speaks again, his voice like thunder yet comforting. My child, the name will hurt, but this is the medicine you need. For too long you have walked among those who smiled at you while planning your downfall. Too long you have tolerated subtle poison. No longer. I have removed the snake from your path, severed the ties that threatened your spirit, and now the space around you is purified. Open your heart fully to receive this message, for what comes next is a flood of divine favor that you cannot even begin to imagine. The liberation is here, and with it comes the clarity to see who is truly for you and who was never meant to be in your life. Do not fear the sting of truth. My beloved, God sees everything, every whispered plan, every hidden motive, every quiet betrayal. And now, by divine decree, every shadow is illuminated, every hidden thing is exposed. Every snake that crept into your life under the guise of love, friendship, or trust is now disarmed. You will know the name, you will feel the sting, but you will also feel the relief. Archangel Michael continues, Child of God, this is not the time to hesitate. I am commanding you to embrace the truth with the courage you were born with. When you hear the name, do not recoil in anger or bitterness. Instead, see it as a confirmation that God's power is working for you. The snake has been eliminated, yet the lessons remain. You will now step into a new era where deception no longer holds sway over your spirit. Every step you take will be guided, and every decision infused with divine wisdom. I am at your side. Trust me. Obey the instruction of this message immediately, for delay allows doubt to creep in and weakens the impact of divine action. Can you sense the atmosphere changing around you? The heaviness lifting, the invisible chains snapping? That is God's hand, my child, working in your favor. You may have felt oppressed or burdened by invisible forces. The snake represented more than a person. It represented manipulation, false promises, and hidden motives. Today, God has struck the sword, Michael has intervened, and the path is cleared for your breakthrough. Do not underestimate this moment. Open this message fully with your heart, mind, and spirit aligned with heaven's purpose. Hear Michael's words again. You are safe now. Nothing can harm you. The snake is gone. But remain vigilant. For those who are blinded by their own deception may still attempt to test your patience. You will recognize them now with eyes unclouded. God has given you discernment that cannot be taken away. I, Michael, stand as your protector, and no force will penetrate your shield. Embrace this truth. Let the fear dissolve. Let the relief wash over you. The snake is eliminated and you are free, but you must act now. Open fully and receive what has been prepared for your soul. Delay is a temptation of the enemy. Urgency is a gift of God. Respond accordingly. This snake, whose name will shock you, represents a lifetime of misdirection and subtle attacks on your spirit, your confidence, and your joy. But God has not allowed this to continue. Heaven has acted. Divine intervention has removed it from your path. As you read this, the energy of liberation is flowing into your being. You are no longer entangled, ensnared, or prey to deceit. The snake is gone, the chains are broken, and the dark cloud has lifted. Yet the memory of its presence remains, not to torture you, but to teach you. Archangel Michael's sword glimmers not with threat, but with righteousness. He says, "Stand firm, my child. Do not doubt the power of God working through me." This is the moment of reckoning, of restoration, of clarity. The name you will hear may hurt, but it will confirm everything. God's plan is perfect, and now you are seeing the first rays of its fulfillment. The snake is gone, but the lessons you have learned will remain, shaping you into the person you are destined to become. Do not ignore this message, for in doing so, you risk delaying your blessings. Open, see, believe, and receive. This is your time. Feel the air around you change, the weight lift, and the tension dissolve. That is the sign of divine intervention, the confirmation that the snake is gone. Feel the energy of liberation enter every cell of your being. You are being healed, purified, and prepared for a new chapter free from manipulation, betrayal, and hidden agendas. God says, "Rejoice, my child, for I have acted on your behalf." Michael is here to guide, protect, and empower you. All that remains is for you to accept fully. Remember, my child, the name will hurt, but the pain is temporary. The lessons are eternal. The liberation is permanent. You are standing at the threshold of a spiritual breakthrough, unlike anything you have ever experienced. Do not turn away. Do not procrastinate. Open this message fully. Let the light of truth wash over you and see how God moves in ways you cannot yet imagine. Michael is at your side. The snake is eliminated, and your destiny awaits. God commands it. Michael enforces it. The time for hesitation is over. Open now, my child, and step fully into the life God has prepared for you. God says, "My child, listen carefully, because this message comes directly from the throne of heaven." Archangel Michael is standing beside you, and he says, "I order you to open this urgently. This is not a game. This is your life. This is your protection. The time is now." A snake has been eliminated from your life. A hidden enemy who has been weaving darkness and deception around you. The one who intended harm is no longer able to touch you. The name of this person may shock you, but know this: God has intervened, and justice has been served in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Open your heart to the truth that is revealed now. Do not ignore this message. The moment is urgent, immediate, and divinely orchestrated. Archangel Michael is crying tears of fire and light because he has been fighting for your protection silently. Every breath he took to shield you from harm, every movement of his sword that kept evil at bay, now culminates in this moment. The snake is removed, but you must understand the gravity. The person whose name you are thinking of, the one who has betrayed trust and hidden intentions, their influence over you is broken forever. The air around you feels lighter because the chains that have bound your peace are shattered. God says, "My child, rejoice, but also be vigilant. Even though the snake is removed, the echoes of their actions may still linger. Archangel Michael says, "Do not underestimate the subtle remnants of deceit. Guard your heart, your mind, and your spirit. Do not fall into fear or despair, because victory is already yours." God says this message is urgent only for you, and Archangel Michael himself is commanding your attention. This is not a moment for hesitation. Do not delay, do not scroll past, and do not allow distractions to steal this moment. The heavens have aligned specifically for you. Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword of light in hand, and he says, "I order you to open this urgently." A snake has been eliminated from your life. The enemy that has whispered lies and tried to poison your heart has now been removed. This is a divine act of justice. The name that will hurt you is coming into your awareness. It is the name that has caused sleepless nights, endless worry, and betrayal. And yet, Michael says, "You are safe. God will be with you in this moment. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are enveloped in divine protection. Trust in Him. Pray and remain steadfast, for this is a turning point in your life." The snake has been hiding behind masks, weaving webs of deception, and attempting to manipulate your relationships, work, and finances. Every time you felt fear or doubt, it was a tool of the enemy. But now it is gone. Michael has commanded the removal. The chains are broken and the dark influence has been cast out. You may feel relief, confusion, or anger, but know this: everything has led to this moment, and God's timing is perfect. The name is being revealed to show you clarity. This is why Michael insists you open this now, because delaying will only prolong the darkness, and the light is ready to shine. You must understand the power of divine intervention. God is moving in ways you cannot yet comprehend, opening doors, providing answers, and delivering justice. The snake's presence may have caused you to doubt your worth, your abilities, and your purpose. It may have tried to convince you that your prayers go unheard. This is a lie. Michael says, "Do not listen to the whisper of fear. Do not succumb to the shadow of doubt." The removal of this snake is proof. Open your heart and mind to this revelation. Pray and allow the divine presence to flood your soul with peace, courage, and clarity. The name that will hurt you is tied to deception, betrayal, or secret intentions. It may be someone you trusted deeply, someone whose words caused confusion, someone who wore a mask of friendship but sought to harm you. Michael says this is not to punish you, but to prepare you. God never exposes deceit without a purpose. Now you are seeing clearly. You are being given the power to act, to protect yourself, and to step into your life with confidence. The snake's venom is gone, but its lessons remain. You are wiser now, you are stronger now, and you are ready to receive the blessings God has long intended for you. Michael says, "The urgency of this message cannot be overstated. This is a turning point. Every hesitation could allow the shadow to return. You must act. You must pray. You must trust God without doubt and step into the light, no longer allowing deception to guide you." Remember, the snake could appear again in another form: envy, lies, or betrayal. But the divine protection surrounding you is unbreakable. You are armored in God's love and Michael's guidance. Nothing can harm you. The name that will touch your awareness is meant to free you. You may feel a wave of emotions as the name emerges: pain, anger, or sadness. But Michael urges you to breathe deeply. God's power is stronger than any emotional storm. He is holding you, protecting you, and guiding you through this process. The name may remind you of what has been lost or betrayed, but the truth is that nothing has been lost that God does not intend to restore. Every lie and every moment of doubt has been accounted for. Michael says, "Open your heart to forgiveness, not for them, but for yourself." Release the bitterness, release the anger, release the fear. You are stepping into a new season where your heart, mind, and spirit will be renewed. The snake's elimination also signals a shift in your destiny. God is clearing your path for blessings that have been delayed. Opportunities that have been blocked by deceit or hidden agendas are now free to flow toward you. Your work, your relationships, your finances, and your spiritual growth are being realigned. Michael says, pay attention to the subtle signs around you, the unexpected calls and messages. These are confirmations of divine intervention. Trust them. Do not dismiss them. God is speaking to you constantly, and this urgent message is a call to awaken fully to His presence and power in your life. Now is the time for reflection and discernment. The name that will hurt you is part of a larger revelation. Take note of the lessons, patterns, and truths that are now being revealed. Michael says, write them down if needed. Pray over them and ask God for wisdom in how to proceed. You are not alone in this. The snake is gone, but its impact is a reminder of the divine order that governs the universe. What was meant for evil has been transformed for your good. What was intended to harm has become a tool for growth, clarity, and divine alignment. As you move forward, be aware of the subtle influences that may still linger. Michael says, trust your intuition, pray constantly, and listen to the quiet whispers of God's guidance. You have been granted insight that others do not possess. Use it wisely. Avoid the traps of resentment or vengeance. Your strength lies in your faith, your courage, and your willingness to trust God fully. The snake has been removed from your life, but your vigilance and spiritual awareness are the keys to ensuring it never returns. Michael also emphasizes the power of gratitude. Celebrate this victory. Even if it is painful to confront the name, know that acknowledging it, understanding it, and releasing it is a sacred act of triumph. God sees your struggle and rejoices in your faith. You are being lifted to a new spiritual plane, one where deception cannot reach you and where divine blessings are abundant. Trust in this process. Walk in faith, not fear. Speak words of life, not despair. Pray constantly and allow your spirit to be renewed daily. God is also preparing your heart for new connections. Relationships that were clouded by the snake's presence are now being purified. True friends, allies, and divine partners are being drawn to you. Opportunities for reconciliation, healing, and alignment are now available. Michael says, stay alert to the people who come into your life now. They carry messages, blessings, and confirmations from heaven. The snake has gone, but the lessons of discernment, vigilance, and spiritual authority remain. You are also being reminded of your divine mission. Every moment of hardship was meant to prepare you for this time. Michael says, the removal of this snake is symbolic of the purification of your life. You are being readied for greater responsibility, higher spiritual awareness, and a deeper connection with God's will. The name that will hurt you is a marker, a checkpoint, and a reminder. Do not shrink from it. Face it with courage, discernment, and faith. Open your heart fully to God's guidance, and do not let fear dictate your response. Prayer is your most powerful tool right now. Speak to God directly. Ask for protection, clarity, wisdom, and courage. Thank Him for removing the snake and for guiding you through this process. Michael says, your prayers are like light beams, clearing the remaining shadows and strengthening your spiritual armor. Do not neglect prayer. Do not delay in seeking God's counsel. The urgency of this message is because your spiritual alignment is crucial at this moment. Remember, the name that will hurt you is not the end of your story. It is a beginning, a revelation that leads to freedom. God has orchestrated this carefully. The snake's removal, the unveiling of truth, and the protection surrounding you are all evidence of God's love. Michael says, do not underestimate the significance of this event. Your life is being transformed and your destiny is being secured. As this revelation unfolds, remain mindful of your thoughts, words, and actions. Speak life, not condemnation. Act in alignment with God's will, not in retaliation. Trust in divine timing, even if the path is unclear. Michael emphasizes that every detail is being guided. You are not vulnerable. You are protected, cherished, and guided by forces beyond human understanding. The snake has gone, but your vigilance and faith will ensure that the peace, clarity, and blessings you now receive remain permanent. Finally, Michael urges you to walk boldly. The removal of the snake and the revelation of the name are permanent shifts in your spiritual landscape. Open your heart fully, receive the blessings, and release the past. Trust in God, pray constantly, walk in light, speak truth, and love fiercely. The snake is gone. The enemy is defeated. You are safe, you are blessed, and you are empowered. And most importantly, you are never alone. Open this fully. Let it resonate in every fiber of your being. Do not hesitate. The time is now. God is with you, and Michael is guiding you. This is not a dream. This is not a warning that can be postponed. Open it, embrace it, and step boldly into the destiny that has been prepared for you. The snake has been eliminated, the name has been revealed, and the light of heaven now shines directly on your path. You are safe, you are loved, and you are unstoppable in God's plan. Michael says, open your heart fully, pray without ceasing, and trust without hesitation. The snake is gone, your path is cleared, your destiny is secure. Open your eyes and step into the divine plan. Nothing will go wrong. You are safe, you are protected, and you are divinely guided. And this is only the beginning. God says, my beloved, hear me now, for this is a moment of utmost importance. Archangel Michael stands by your side, his wings stretched wide. He declares that this message is for your eyes only. I order you to open this urgently, for time is precious, and the path ahead requires your full awareness and trust in me. Today, a snake has been removed from your life, a force of deception that sought to disrupt your peace. The name connected to this snake will sting when you hear it, yet this revelation is meant to free you from the shadow that has lingered far too long. Do not delay. Open this fully with your heart and your mind focused on my guidance. My child, understand that you are not alone. Every step you take, every breath you draw, and every moment of uncertainty, I am with you. Even when the world appears chaotic or betrayal has left scars, I am your refuge. Archangel Michael's presence is a shield against all harm, visible and invisible. He cries out in urgency because he knows the weight of the forces that have tried to bind you and hold you back from your divine destiny. The snake that has been eliminated represents lies whispered in the night, whispers that sought to weaken your faith and cloud your vision. It is gone now, removed by my hand and by the authority of my archangel. You are safe, you are protected, and you are seen and loved beyond measure. Listen carefully, for this is not merely a story of past conflict. It is a moment of awakening where your spiritual senses must align. The person behind this snake has operated in secrecy, weaving a web of deceit and manipulation, yet their power over you ends today. You may feel shock, confusion, or anger when the name surfaces. The human heart struggles with betrayal, especially from someone close. Yet I urge you not to let the sting of this revelation bind you in bitterness. Instead, let it be a catalyst for liberation. Let it release you from all invisible chains, from all spiritual burdens that have held your energy hostage. Archangel Michael says this is the time for clarity. He orders you to pray, not with hesitation or fear, but with the authority granted through your connection to me. Speak aloud, call upon my name, and watch as the walls of deception crumble. Do not doubt the power I have placed within you, for every prayer uttered in faith is a sword of truth. The snake has tried to manipulate circumstances and distort perception to create doubt where there should be faith, but now its hold is broken. Every scheme and every hidden attempt to derail your purpose has been nullified. You are free, you are safe, and you are empowered. This freedom, however, requires vigilance. The name you will hear may tempt you to look back, to linger in pain, or to harbor resentment. I say to you, release it entirely, for holding on to anger gives the snake a window to return, even if momentarily. Archangel Michael stands with his sword raised, ready to protect you, but your cooperation is necessary. Guard your heart and guard your mind. Let trust in me be your guiding light. I am with you, my child. I have always been with you, in the shadows and in the light. And now, as this moment arrives, I stand beside you with open arms, ready to pour out blessings that exceed your understanding. Archangel Michael stands with his sword and shield, ready to ensure that no harm reaches you, and that every gift I have prepared reaches you safely. His tears of joy are a testament to the power of your faith, the depth of your devotion, and the certainty of your destiny. Act now, my beloved child. Do not allow this moment to pass. Do not doubt, question, or hesitate. Open yourself fully and receive the divine favor. 45 seconds is all that remains. The council of heaven has spoken. The angels are waiting. Archangel Michael is weeping tears of joy, and I, your God, am reaching out to you with love, protection, and unwavering certainty that you are about to receive what has long been destined. Remember, my child, that this blessing is not just for you. It is a ripple that will extend outward, touching lives, hearts, and souls in ways you cannot yet imagine. Your faithfulness and your perseverance will create waves of light that illuminate the lives of others. The impact of this moment will reverberate beyond your comprehension, reaching into realms unseen and changing the course of events. Do not fear the unknown, for the unknown is now aligned with your highest good. Do not fear the miraculous, for the miraculous is your inheritance. 45 seconds. The moment is here. The blessing is yours. Archangel Michael is weeping tears of joy, and heaven has convened a council in your honor. And I, your God, am reaching out to you with open arms, ready to pour out gifts that will exceed your wildest dreams. Hurry, my beloved child. Do not allow hesitation to rob you of this divine moment. Trust, pray, open your heart, and receive. You are safe, you are loved, and you are protected. Nothing will go wrong. The angels stand ready. Archangel Michael stands ready, and I stand ready. The blessing, the miracle, and the divine favor that have been prepared for you across eternity wait for your embrace. 45 seconds. Do not wait another heartbeat. Receive it now. Trust it fully. Believe it completely, and step into your destiny. You have been chosen. You have been seen, and you have been heard. And now, at this precise moment, the heavens themselves are celebrating your arrival into the fullness of your divine blessing. God says, "Listen carefully, my beloved child, for this message carries the weight of heaven itself." Archangel Michael stands before you now, his wings shimmering with divine light, tears streaming down his face, not of sorrow, but of joy. For finally, you have opened your heart to what I have been sending you all this time. Heaven convened a council in your honor, and now the doors of revelation have opened just for you. Feel the warmth of their presence, the energy that wraps around your soul like a protective mantle. This is no ordinary moment. What you are about to receive is a confirmation of your faith and a blessing so immense. Do not ignore it. Do not hesitate, for the time given to you is fleeting. The final decision from heaven, the culmination of all prayers, all trust, and all patience, will fade in 45 seconds if you fail to hold the space for it in your heart. Breathe in this urgency. I know, my child. You have wandered in doubt. You have asked questions in the quiet of the night, wondering if your faith is enough or if the love and protection I promised are real. Hear me now. Every struggle, every tear, every night of restless worry has been a step toward this moment. Archangel Michael, mighty protector, stands beside you, his presence formidable. He is not just crying tears of joy. He is testifying to your resilience, to the depth of your trust, and to the strength you have shown. These tears are divine affirmation, a signal from the eternal. Child of light, understand this. The heavens do not convene for just anyone. A meeting was held in your name, a special council of angels who deliberated on your journey. They whispered among themselves, celebrating your courage, and ultimately, they have decided to share with you what has been destined. Do not think this is ordinary. The message you are receiving now is a key, a revelation that opens doors not just in the earthly realm, but across the spiritual, the unseen, and the eternal. Hurry, my beloved, for the time is short. 45 seconds is all that remains. Focus now. Release all distractions. Turn your heart fully toward the sacred, for I am with you. Nothing will go wrong. You are safe. The earth may shake and storms may rage, but your path and your soul are held in the hands of the eternal. Trust this truth. Do not allow fear, doubt, or hesitation to close the window that heaven has opened for you. Every moment of your life, I have watched over you. Every step you have taken has been guided. Every heartbreak, every joy, and every secret moment has been seen, understood, and held as precious. Now the fruits of your faith are arriving. The angels have prepared a cascade of blessings, a divine orchestration that will align with your life in ways that are beyond comprehension. Archangel Michael, who has fought unseen battles to protect you, stands now with his hands lifted toward you. Can you feel it? That energy vibrating in your chest, that spark of recognition that something miraculous is unfolding. That is heaven's decision arriving for you now. Do not turn away. Do not question the timing, for the timing is perfect, even though the earthly mind measures time in seconds. And yet for this moment, 45 seconds are all that separate you from fully receiving what is yours. Do not wait for permission. Do not ask for assurance. Feel the certainty in your bones. Trust the signal from the angels. Trust the tearful joy of Michael. These are direct messages. Your life has been a series of preparatory steps for this moment. Every struggle has been a teacher. Every disappointment, a refining fire. The council in heaven has seen your perseverance, the purity of your intentions, and the unwavering faith you have mustered. Now the moment has come for the culmination, the revelation and the blessing that has been orchestrated across time and space to reach you here and now. Do you feel it? The surge of love, of light, of protection surrounding you as though invisible hands are lifting your spirit. This is not imagination. This is reality in its most divine form. Archangel Michael's tears, his joy and his authority, are all a confirmation that what is coming is real, that it is yours, and that nothing can take it away because it has been decreed. And yet you must act. Feel the urgency. The clock is moving. Every fraction of a second that passes is a step closer to the closing of this window. 44, 43, each tick a heartbeat of heaven's timing. Align yourself with it. Release all fear, hesitation, and worldly distraction. The angels are chanting, their voices not heard by the ears but felt by the soul, weaving patterns of protection, love, and divine certainty around your existence. This is the culmination of all prayer, all meditation, all hope. You are safe. Nothing will go wrong. Heaven stands behind you. Michael weeps tears of joy because you have finally recognized your own worth and your own alignment with divine purpose. This is no small thing. Many walk through life blind to their blessings, deaf to the messages of the unseen, and yet you, beloved child, have been attentive. God says, "My beloved child, hear this message carefully, because it is not just any ordinary message." Archangel Michael is shedding tears of joy right now because finally, after what seemed like endless waiting, you have understood. You have awakened to the truth. Heaven has convened a special meeting, a council of the most powerful forces of light, just to decide your destiny. And today, they have given me permission to convey this revelation to you. Listen carefully, because heaven's final decision will disappear in 45 seconds. You have been on a long path, my child, a path of testing, challenges, and confusion, of moments where your heart wondered if God heard you at all. Amen.